When I awaken in the morning, I do not rush into the world. I do not immediately accept the evidence of my senses. Instead, I pause, for I know that the moment between sleep and full wakefulness is a most powerful moment. In that quiet interval, the mind is soft and impressionable. It is here that I choose the direction of my day. You see, the world that you experience during the day is not the cause of your state. It is the reflection of it. Therefore, the wise man does not begin the day reacting to life. He begins the day creating it. Before I move from my bed, I ask myself a simple question. What would my life feel like if everything were already as I desire it to be? I do not struggle to answer this intellectually. Instead, I allow myself to feel the answer. If I desire prosperity, I feel the ease of having more than enough. If I desire love, I feel the warmth of being deeply cherished. If I desire success, I feel the quiet confidence of one who already knows the victory is his. This feeling is the secret, for feeling impresses the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind expresses what it accepts as true. Therefore, I do not begin the day hoping that good things will happen. I begin the day knowing that they must. Remain in bed for a moment. Let the body be still and the mind relaxed. Then imagine a small scene that would imply your wish has already been fulfilled. Perhaps someone congratulates you. Perhaps you see your bank statement and smile. Perhaps you feel the embrace of someone you love. Make the scene simple. Make it vivid. But above all, make it natural. Repeat this scene gently until the feeling of reality fills your heart. When the feeling is there, you have done your work for the morning. Now, as I rise from my bed, I do not leave that feeling behind. Most people make this mistake. They imagine something beautiful in the morning, but the moment they step into the world, they begin to doubt. They look at their circumstances and say, nothing has changed. But I tell you, everything has changed, because you have changed. And when the state changes, the world must eventually rearrange itself to reflect it. So I move through my morning as the man I imagined myself to be. If I imagine prosperity, I walk with the quiet certainty of wealth. If I imagine peace, I carry the calm of one whose life is in perfect order. This does not require effort. It simply requires remembrance. Throughout the day, there will be moments when the outer world attempts to pull you back into your old state. Someone may speak harshly. A bill may arrive. An unexpected problem may appear. But these things have no creative power unless you give them your attention and belief. So when such moments arise, I gently remind myself, that is only the shadow of a former state, and I return to the feeling I accepted in the morning. You see, the world is slow to change because it reflects past assumptions. But persist in your new state, and the world will inevitably follow. A gardener does not dig up the seed every hour to see if it is growing. He plants it and trusts the process. Your morning imagination is the planting of the seed. Your calm confidence during the day is the watering of it, and in due season the harvest must appear. Now let me give you the secret of a truly powerful morning. It is not in the length of your meditation. It is not in the number of affirmations you repeat. It is in the state you accept as true. You may lie in bed for only 2 minutes. But if in those 2 minutes you genuinely feel the joy of your wish fulfilled, you have set forces in motion that no power in the world can stop. For the subconscious mind accepts feeling as fact. And once accepted, it begins to shape the events of your life accordingly. Therefore, each morning is a new opportunity. Do not carry yesterday's disappointments into today. Do not rehearse yesterday's failures. Instead, awaken as though the past has already been forgiven and forgotten. Because in truth it has no power except the power you give it. So when the morning comes, remember this simple practice. First, awaken gently and remain still. Second, imagine a scene that implies your desire has already come to pass. Third, feel the naturalness of that scene until it feels real. Then rise and walk through your day as the person who has already received what they desired. If you do this faithfully, morning after morning, your life will begin to change in the most marvelous ways. Opportunities will appear where none seemed possible. People will behave differently toward you. Events will unfold that seem almost miraculous. But they are not miracles. They are simply the natural outpicturing of the state you accepted as true. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for the world, reach first for your imagination. For imagination is the doorway through which your future enters the present. And when you begin the day in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you have already set the course for a wonderful day.